Today we're doing whatever it takes to build the best base in Build Your Base, even if it takes $10 gazillion. As you can see, my base right here is pretty interesting. I don't have a lot covering the actual core of my base. It's all at the front, but this stuff packs a punch, literally. I got these plasma turrets right here that are guarded by a bunch of things in the middle of it, and these do a lot of damage. They actually do the most damage in the game. Well, at least in Chapter 2. We also have the minigun weapon, tons of spikes, and laser doors at the front. But this is clearly not enough. The highest wave I've ever gotten to is 261. And if you look at the leaderboards, the highest wave anyone's ever gotten to is, oh my gosh, 854. And to get top 100, you literally need to get to 354, which is quite a bit. Today, I'm making it my mission to make the most OP base yet again and at least cross wave 300. Honestly, that's my main goal. But we're gonna be spending so much money in game to get what we need. So let's start by heading to the shop and going right for it. You're gonna want to stick around to the end because this is gonna be insane. Also, don't forget to like and subscribe. That helps too. So luckily we have a bunch of money, so we can buy a bunch of new parts. The spikes, I feel like they're not even that useful. However, I do kind of want to buy some just to fill up my entire floor because, you know, it's aesthetically pleasing. So let's buy out all the spikes. Next, we're going to buy some minigun M2s because these are pretty good as well. Also, the double miniguns, can't go wrong. Magma spikes, since they're in stock, I'll get them, and the heavy turrets as well. Now, this is where it's going to cost me a lot of Robux. I want more of these, and I want more of these, and they obviously cost a lot. Let's buy one more dragon flamethrower for right now, but I'm gonna buy, I hate to say it, I'm gonna buy like 10 plasma turrets, maybe even more throughout the episode, but for now, I'm gonna start, you know what, we'll start with 5 more, okay? Because I want to cover my entire front base with just plasma turrets. The problem is when the bosses spawn at wave 250, they just are so big, even if you zap them right away, they automatically break your base, so we can't put them at the very front of the base. We just have to make sure that they can do enough damage. Oh, something's happening, an event's happening. We just have to make sure that they can do enough damage, and they have to be close enough to where they can zap the bosses immediately, which isn't too hard because those bosses are big. All right, I'm not sure how much we bought, but I'm gonna buy 2 more, and then we're gonna look at the rest of the shop. Oh, also it restocked, so we might as well get everything again. Steel blocks, there we go. Obsidian blocks, can't get them, can't get magma blocks. Dang it. Okay, decor. I do want the best laser doors. I want more of these. And the decor you actually cannot buy for Robux, which is kind of sad, but we'll get some obsidian laser doors as well because I want to complete the laser door barricades that I have. And also, I feel like I want more magma blocks, but they're not in stock. We'll come back. We'll come back. Okay, so here's what we got so far on our laser doors. Let's just complete the laser doors. So we're going to put them everywhere. And you see these little turrets right here? I'm just going to leave those. So there we go. We completed our entire front section of laser doors. This basically covers every single boss because they get up to that tall. Now we need to start working on the back here. I kind of want to put laser doors here as well so that they're just completely blocked. They won't even realize what's coming to them. They'll be like, oh, we made it through. Wait a second. Why are we being attacked by lasers? They won't even know what's happening. Now I also want to finish the spike floor, but it's going to take a while. We're going to have to go back to the shop a few times. Okay, so that's some pretty good additions right there. We also have these blocks that we might as well just put in between here just for some added coverage. Now it's time to put our new weapons on. I want to keep these a little bit close. Doesn't have to be pretty, okay? Didn't say I was making the most aesthetic base. I said I was making the best base, most OP base, and these double miniguns will go perfect right on top of each other. They just need to be close enough to attack, but not get destroyed right away. Now, the plasma turrets I have right there, I'm now going to put more all across here. So they're going to be layered, and they're basically in the middle of the base. Oh, also can't forget this little dragon's breath thing. We'll put it right here. And then we got some heavy turrets. Let's just scatter them around. Okay, doesn't really look like I added much, but I finished my laser door base front, and then I added a bunch more plasma turrets. They're literally just floating in the air. We'll fix that later. But you thought I was done there? No. Now I want to get 5 golden lunar crates. Actually, I'm going to get 10 so I can add a lot better items to my base as well. Oh, it actually shows me automatically what I got. So I got some of these lunar turrets. They're actually really powerful. And then I got a bunch of these spikes. Might as well start finishing the floor. There we go. And let's get 5 more. I actually don't know if the plasma turret or the lunar crate pack turret is the best. Like, there's a heavy turret in there. There's also a lunar turret. I don't know which one's better, if it's that one or the plasma turret. So if you guys know, please tell me. But let's go ahead and just stack those right there. And then we'll start putting more spike floors down. Okay, now we're talking. Now we're talking. Again, these these lasers are just destroying, like these plasma turrets, they destroy anything that comes in, and their radius is really far. So I kind of want to buy a few more of them. Throughout the video, like I said, I'm going to be buying a bunch, but let's buy like 3 more for now, and then we'll get a run going and see if we can make it past our current record, which is 261. I think we can do it. Also, the shop just restocked, so let's get everything again. My base doesn't really have to make sense. It just has to be good. So let's put some magma blocks here and keep this little block section going. This is going to help with protection. There we go. Now that's completely covered. And we got some more plasma turrets here. I want to keep them a little bit close to the front. I'm running out of room here, but there we go. Okay, we stacked them all. That is looking preposterous. See, this is somebody over here that has a neat base. This guy's base is very neat, and I think it's very admirable. However, my base has gotten to wave 261, so low-key mine's better. Haha, just kidding. His is great. His is great. Okay, it's time to fight. Let's get our wave going. Auto wave 3 times and hold down the minigun. So I'm going to go until it starts to look a little sketchy, but as you can see, this is what it's like when you have all of these weapons. It basically just zaps them the instant they spawn, and it'll do this probably until wave 230. Then it'll start to get a little bit harder. So let's see how long we can go until it even poses a problem. Okay, so we've made it to wave 239, which is pretty good. 240 now. And nothing has gotten through except for on this side, they broke one little barrier, which is not a good sign. I thought nothing would break because of how many weapons I have, but sometimes you get unlucky and they get to walk for like 2 extra seconds. However, it looks like we might break our record here. Again, our record is 261 and we're at 245 right now. It's going pretty well. It's definitely going pretty well. But again, once we get to 250, this is the scary part. This is when all the bosses come, and it's literally just bosses. They're so big that they do a lot of damage right away, just because like even if you kill them right away, they like touch the door, the laser door, for a second. So I'm a little bit worried that's how they are gonna get through. Let's see. Here's 250. Okay, so right away, see, we kill them so fast, but they were able to do a little bit of damage. They're able to do a little bit of damage. This is so crazy though. We're at 252. Luckily, my really good turrets are in the middle / back, so we're doing most of our damage from there. However, they're starting to breach through a little bit. Oh my gosh. Okay, we're at 257. 261 is my record. I'm trying to go for 300 here. Can my base do it? I really don't know, but let's hold this minigun down. All right, we're about to break our record. He just jumped over my whole base. What the heck was that? All right, there we go. We got to 263 now. We finally have a new record, but can we make it to 300? I think we might be able to. We have some insane stuff. I just don't know if our layout is good enough. We're at 266. Can we do this? Also, is it just bosses forever now? Like every single round is just bosses. If it's all bosses, what comes at wave 300? Like what actually comes at wave 300? Okay, still going strong. We are now at wave 272 and counting. We're looking good here. 273. Not too bad. 274. Okay. Now they're starting to take out some of my turrets in the front. A little bit scary. They took out all my flamethrowers. Zibble Zap is the biggest problem because he flies over everything and then he zaps it and he doesn't even have to go through your walls. That's like the tough part. I wonder if I stack it high enough, he can't like drop any damage. You know what I mean? Maybe that's a method. I don't know. But we're currently at 282. Definitely a new max wave. Base still fully intact. Will we make it to 300 here? This is actually really cutting it close. Okay, all my plasma turrets still good. Heavy turrets still good. Lunar turrets and lunar heavy turrets still good. Zibble Zap is no match for me. However, the wave 300 boss is probably going to destroy me. We're at 291, guys. I think we're definitely going to make it to 300. But at 300, will we get wiped out? Or will we actually make it on the leaderboards here? We just have to get to 354 for the leaderboards. If I can beat wave 300, I might be able to make it to 354. But I don't know what's going to happen. All right, here we are. 296. This is getting scary. What do we do? 297. Okay. 298. What is about to appear at wave 300? Here we go. This is the next one. Oh my gosh. Zibble Zap has gotten a lot of health. Here's 300. Wait, was that 300? I think that was 300. They're getting stronger. Their health is way stronger now. Zibble Zap is not dying. Bro. Oh my gosh. Oh, Zibble Zap is not dying. Now there's minions and bosses. The problem is they're beefed up. They have way more health, but we made it to wave 302. We also got $1 million. Honestly, I will take that as a win. I'm not upset about that at all. I think that's a pretty good run. We also have an electro crate right here to open, which is cool, but it's safe to say nothing. I don't think there's a chapter 3 yet. Nothing happens at 300, like we thought, and nothing happened at 200. So it's only at wave 100 you switch to chapter 2. They'll probably add a chapter 3 update, but it seems that there's no chapter 3, at least that I can can reach. Wave 300, though, we low-key almost got on the leaderboards. Like, we're kind of close. We're at 302. That's kind of close. Also, as far as this Robux leaderboard, we are now top 20 on the Robux leaderboard. I don't know if that's an accomplishment or if I should be like sad about that and like feel pathetic, but you know what? This game is actually kind of fun, so I'm not mad about it. However, in order to get more powerful, oh, look at what reward I get. That's kind of sick. Mega OP. Wait, they have a lunar plasma turret and it's 4,500 coins. I wish I could just buy it straight up. Also, here's the lunar crate odds. What about the golden lunar crate? Oh yeah, this is the one that I can buy. You know what? Let's buy 5 more and just see if we can get something OP. But if you guys enjoyed this video, don't forget to like it, subscribe if you're new, and check out some more videos. Let me know what you want to see next, because I don't only play Build Your Base, but this game's been pretty fun and doing pretty well, so I'm definitely going to keep playing it while I can. And hopefully, if there's any other cool ideas you guys want to see me do, like basically filling my base with plasma turrets or getting everything blue in my base, making a whole blue base, I could totally do that. But for now, here's what we're rocking with. Base is looking pretty sick. Got us to wave 300. I'm not mad about the wave 300, and we'll keep pursuing another 100 waves. I really want to get at least on the leaderboards before things change drastically. I'm sure like the next update will add new items, so people will get higher than wave 354. So we got to try and do that while we can. However, for now, let's just put all our spikes down and cover the whole floor. That'll be fun. But that's pretty much it for this base video. We made it to wave 302, and we are now one step closer to getting on the leaderboards. What do you guys think of my base? Do you think it's ugly? I know it's not aesthetically pleasing. Maybe I'll adjust it in the future. But thanks for watching. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Bye!